Blake Snell pitches a gem. The Dodgers offense can only get 3 hits. Dave Roberts says some very interesting things about the future of the left field position, the outfield configuration for the Dodgers. All that more coming up next on Dodgers Dugout Live.
It's time for Dodger baseball. Welcome to Dodger Stadium.
This is the golden age of Dodger baseball. The Dodgers are building a dynasty.
You got it, Warrior Parade! We got it, Parade! The Dodgers punch back and head to the championship series! Ohtani starts the 50-50 club! Milky Magic! Freeman hits the ball to right field! She is gone! Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series!
Think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.
What is up, Dodgers Nation? Welcome to Dodgers Dugout Live, the #1 Dodgers podcast and Dodgers show on YouTube. My name is Doug McKain. I cover the Dodgers for Dodgers Nation. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMac_LA. I'm not sure if I was muted, so I'll just run the whole thing back so everyone can see this in its full form. Thanks for rocking with us after the Dodgers lose to the Padres. 2-1. They now sit at 73-56, tied with San Diego, but the Dodgers, of course, hold that tiebreaker since they did win that season series. LA now with 2 more games to go, 8-3 against San Diego on the year. But let's pick up first. We'll talk about the game in a second. But what we were talking about was before the game. So let's rewind a little bit. And just in case you didn't know, the entire fan base, all of Dodgers Nation, who is the guy that they're piling onto? That's Michael Conforto, because he's got the lowest batting average for any hitter, any qualified hitter. He has got the dead last worst batting average, not hitting his weight this season. After tonight, Michael Conforto's batting average on the season for the year is down to 185. And yes, if you know me, I'm not the biggest batting average guy, because batting average doesn't take into account singles, doubles, triples, home runs, right? A home run is just as good as a single, the way batting average looks at it. But if you want to use that metric, there's other metrics that'll tell you that Michael Conforto has not been the player that they hope to be. And when I was standing in that dugout tonight at Petco Park before the game, Dave Roberts did mention a couple things that I'm very confident that in the next couple of weeks, Michael Conforto will most likely not be on this roster. And if he is, it'll be in a bench role, because, like I said, Hyeseong Kim is playing left field down at OKC. Kike Hernandez has played some left field down in his rehab assignment. That's 2 more left field options to go along with Alex Call. And then also Dave Roberts was asked about Teoscar Hernandez and if he could move to left field. Dave said that when Kike comes back next week against the Reds, when the Dodgers come home to Dodger Stadium, they have a series with Cincinnati. He said that it's a possibility that he could be playing left, and that he also said when guys get back, they're going to need their opportunities, and that it's important to have more production for the corner outfield spots, especially left field. He also said that the idea of playing Teo is, quote, a great thought, and it's something that's not a 0% chance of happening. Haven't approached Teo about it, but it's certainly something I have thought. So for all the Conforto doubters, for all the people that want to see Conforto traded at the deadline, DFA'd, just moved on, and just kind of treat him like a used couch that you put on the side of the house and you just say free couch, you're going to probably get that. He just has not produced. They've given him every single opportunity to find things, to get that swing going, to be more productive. Tonight, give him credit. He did draw a walk in a big spot, but I think time is ticking for Michael Conforto. Might want to get that LinkedIn updated, because I think Dave Roberts has made it pretty clear where he is going to go. But okay, we've got D-Mac pulling up on the broadcast like Conforto in left. All right, well, I'm not sure. Like I said, I read the comments. Some people saying they couldn't hear me, so I'm just going to kind of run this thing back here. We'll get into the game. All right, you are... Okay, I'm echoing now? All right, cool. Let me just make sure. I'll run this back, guys. We'll start this over.
We make sure that we're good to go.
Pass like Conforto in left.
What up, Anthony? What up? You like Freeland? Okay, so kind of the story of this game, we'll get into it here really quick. Kind of the story of this game, the Dodgers only able to muster up 3 hits on the night, one by Alex Freeland. He was able to get his first home run of his career. That put the Dodgers in the lead early. That wasn't going to be enough, but still, I mean, a couple days ago, we were talking about, hey, is Alex Freeland going to be able to find some offense? And he entered this road trip not having any extra base hits. Now he's got multiple extra base hits to his name, and then he's got that elusive first career home run.
Freeland scorches one down the line. It is gone. Alex Freeland's first career home run is off of you, Darvish.
His first home run put the Dodgers up 1-0 early in the 3rd inning, and then the scoring came in the 4th. So the 4th inning, Tatis Jr. draws a walk. Luis Ariz sack bunt. That puts a runner on second. Manny Machado is able to single. That brings home Tatis to tie it at 1. And then after O'Hearn's single, Bogarts hit a sac fly to center to make it 2-1. So we talked about it in this one, that it's a contrast in styles. The Padres, they lead all of Major League Baseball in sacrifice bunts, 38th this season. They like big bunts, and they cannot lie. The Dodgers, on the other hand, after that Freeland home run, no hits until the 9th inning. Lots of big swings and the ability to get that timely hit when they needed it. Let me ask you guys down below, though. I mean, would you have liked to see Alex Call at the plate, or are you fine with Dalton rushing there? Because in the 8th inning, Conforto draws the leadoff walk. Couple batters later, Freeland walks. That sets up the Dodgers with runners on first and second, 1 out, and Dalton rushing at the plate with Shohei Ohtani on deck. He grounds into a double play to end the inning, and the Dodgers, they mustered up a threat in the 9th. Shohei almost hit a home run, would have been a home run there at Wrigley Field, but he flies out for the first out. Mookie gets a 1-out single. Will Smith strikes out. He's really struggled in the month of August. Freddie gets a 2-out single, and then Teoscar Hernandez with the game on the line, he struck out swinging to end the game. So I'm concerned about this offense. I'm just letting you know that my biggest concern when I wake up at 3:30 in the morning in a cold sweat is a Dodgers offense that can hit against okay pitching, bad pitching, and then sometimes when you got explosive relievers, explosive starters, that sometimes they can struggle. And tonight was a perfect example of, hey, are we going to start to get the Will Smith that we saw down the stretch last season, where he really cooled off, where the bat just was not there? I don't think it's going to get to that level, because Smith hit 200 for the final 3 months of the season, but Will Smith is a big part of what this offense needs. And in the month of August, if you look at where the Dodgers are at, Will Smith this month is hitting 180, a 599 OPS. You need more production from Will Smith. Teoscar Hernandez, the OPS is trending up. Mookie Betts is trending up. Freddie Freeman and Shohei, OPS is over 1,000. But I'm looking at Will Smith as the main guy of their key offensive hitters that need to do better. They're sluggers. They're bat-to-ball guys. I mean, the best thing about the Dodgers is they can do a little bit of everything. Even their best hitters aren't married to slug. Freddie Freeman and Will Smith are both guys that are competing for the batting title. So the offense wasn't good. The pitching was great. I still laugh, by the way. I still laugh that there were people that wanted Max Fried for 8 years over Blake Snell. Blake Snell is on a different tier than Max Fried. They're not really even comparable pitchers. When they're at their very best, there's not even an argument that you could take Max Fried over Blake Snell. And the reason why the Dodgers wanted Blake Snell was games like tonight, where he's absolutely incredible, and he didn't have his fastball, but he goes 7 innings, gives up 2 runs on 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks.
But let's hear from you guys. Couple chats here. What is your biggest concern about the Dodgers? Dodgers keep me up at night with Jack Geezy. Would have been a home run at Wrigley. LMO, Crimey River loser. Crimey River? Bro, I'm reading a StatCast thing. Are you a moron? What are you talking about? Who's crying? It's a fact. You trying? Was it not a fact? Shohei Ohtani's fly out in the 9th inning would have been a home run at Wrigley Field, and that's the only ballpark it would have been. It's data, okay? So, I mean, who's crying? I mean, last time I thought facts are facts, but okay. Pajes needs help too. Why is no one talking about how weak he has been? Lately, even Conforto has done better. Yeah, I mean, Pajes has struggled for quite some time now. He did get the home run against the Rockies. It was his first home run away from Dodger Stadium since April 23rd. We've got losing one-run games of the Padres hurt more than getting swept by the Angels. Haha. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. This team has struggled in one-run games ever since July 3rd, under 500 in that department. And today's another example. In one-run games, you need to make sure you're doing all of the little things right. And today, I think defensively, they played well. That was highlighted by Mookie Betts. Made an incredible double play, multiple, and he also just that diving stop that he made to get out Machado, that glove side dive there in the 8th, in the 6th inning, the backhand play, strong throw, Xander Bogaerts to get him out. So I thought Mookie was fantastic, but just it was the bad at bat. It was the bat at bats, the at bat quality in this one. I mean, you look at the Dodgers offense in this one. I mean, they went 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position. They only created 2 opportunities all night with runners in scoring position. Like the Padres, not that much better, 1 for 5, but the Padres recognized early, hey, we're not going to be able to slug off of Blake Snell. So what are we going to do? We are going to manufacture offense the old-fashioned way. Sack bunts, sack flies, trying to just get home any way we can. The Dodgers said, no, the Padres are going to let up. No, the slug will eventually come, but it never came. And Mason Miller, you drew 2 walks off of him. He did not look spectacular. You had him on the ropes, and Dalton Rushing, he grounds into that double play. But let's hear from Dave Roberts after this one, after the Dodgers lose to the Padres 2-1 in the first of this 3-game series here down in San Diego.
Dave, you got a really good performance from Blake to go into the 7th inning. How tough is it to lose a game where your starter goes that deep?
That was a really bright spot. I thought Blake was fantastic tonight. Really good lineup, and the way he navigated, got through 7 innings. Just a really stellar performance. And, unfortunately, we couldn't, figure out Darvish, and, they went to the pen and just really threatened a couple times late, but just couldn't get that big hit.
How was Snell able to go that deep when he didn't seem to be even having his fastball command? He's using a lot of his curve, his off-speed pitches.
You know what? I think the thing is that he and Will did a really good job tonight of sequencing. I thought the breaking ball for a strike, shortening it, the changeup was good all night long, and he has just enough fastball to keep those guys honest. So I thought Mookie played a heck of a shortstop tonight, made some really nice plays, and honestly, it was a well-played baseball game.
That 9th inning, Mookie and Freddie get that rally going against Suarez. Did you feel like you guys had a really good chance to at least tie the game there?
Absolutely. We had the right guy at the plate and felt good about Teo. And I think that one early in the at-bat, the ball down that was called a strike, I think obviously that led him to chase that last pitch. And so I thought he put together a good at-bat, but, Suarez is a good pitcher, and, they got us tonight.
Especially where you guys were coming out of last weekend, is it disappointing to be tied atop the standings again, and how much more importance does that add to the next 2 nights here?
I think when you're in it, you don't really have the time to think about disappointment and what could have been. You've got to just go out there and deal with what's going on right now. And so we're tied, in the standings, and we got to win a game tomorrow. So there's just no other way to look at it.
Why was Darvish so good tonight?
I think Darvish was good tonight because he flipped the script. I think, at our place, he couldn't find the zone, trusted his fastball. Today, there was a lot more cutters inside to righties. There was a lot more sweepers and the curve ball, and he didn't lean on his curve or his fastball at all. And really, I don't think we got many balls out of the infield tonight. So he just changed the script and made pitches when he needed to.
So there was Dave Roberts, and just the move that frustrates me in this one. And I called straight. I keep it 100. I give Dave credit when he deserves it. But I think what really frustrates me, and I have to talk about it just one more time, if you allow me this, you bring Dalton Rushing off the bench, who is hitting worse than Michael Conforto. He's a rookie. He's cold off the bench. He's hitting worse than your worst hitter, and you expect him to be able to come through in the biggest moment of the game, in a pivotal game this season. And this is no slight to Dalton Rushing. I'm not piling on the guy. I think Dalton Rushing has a very bright future. He just needs more at-bats. And it's not an ideal situation for him. And you put him in that situation, and the one thing that he could not do, he did. Ground into an inning-ending double play. Why not use a veteran like Alex Call, who, yeah, it's not like he's David Freese or anything, but he's got more at-bats, and he's been in more situations than Dalton Rushing has. And you also have Miguel Rojas on the bench, too. And it just blows my mind that you think that because Dalton Rushing is a left-handed batter, that you're going to have an advantage in that spot against Mason Miller, just because it's left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. You don't have a platoon advantage there when that hitter has struggled all season long, and when a guy's struggling against average to below average pitching, you put him in against one of the best relievers in the sport. I don't love that it always has to be platoon advantage, platoon advantage, platoon advantage. And it's especially with Shohei Ohtani at the plate. That's what changes this whole thing. Like, if it's already the bottom of the order, I get it, right? I get it. Like, if it was Buddy Kennedy next or Michael Conforto next, I get it. But it's Shohei Ohtani on deck as a left-handed batter, potentially going against Mason Miller. You knew Shohei was going to do something there. I mean, Dalton Rushing go up there and take 3 strikes, leave the bat on his shoulder, and it would have been better than hitting on that double play. It's very frustrating. And the Teoscar Hernandez at bat, I'm not too mad about that. I mean, you win some, you lose some. That's baseball for you. But here was Teoscar Hernandez after the game.
Teo, why was Darvish so good? Is he the type of guy that you have to jump all over early, or it could turn into what it did?
I mean, he was, I don't think he missed many pitches over the plate. He was hitting every corner. He was making a lot of pitches for him, good pitches for him. We tried to put the ball in play. We tried to attack him early, but it didn't happen. So it's one of those days that you just have to be the cat.
Did the strike zone in the 9th inning affect the way the outcome of that at-bat went for you?
Not really. It was tough pitches. Was trying to put the ball in play. It didn't happen. It's like I said, he made really good pitches and not a bad, and struck me out.
Overall mood in the clubhouse, just knowing what's at stake in this series?
I mean, it just, obviously we're fighting for the division, but this one is in the past. We're going to continue to work hard, come here tomorrow and try to win.
How challenging is Darvish with as many pitches as he has in this mix?
It's really not hard, but it's difficult. You don't know where to look. You don't know what pitch to look for. He was using all the pitches today, hitting the spot, the corners, really good with all of it. So it's like one of those days that you just say, okay, I'm going to try to put the ball in play, see what happens, to see if something could happen. So for us, it didn't happen today, but tomorrow we got another chance.
There was Teoscar Hernandez, had a chance to come up big. He had Mookie Betts at third, representing the tying run. He goes down swinging against Robert Suarez to end the game. the highlight of the night, we talked about Alex Freeland getting his first big league home run. Is he a thing? I mean, chat, like, is he a thing? I mean, could he be the future at third base? I think certainly the Dodgers have to love him as a utility infielder. That's definitely something that I think is working in his favor. So great to see him start to have some success, because I was starting to have my doubts. But here's Alex Freeland talking about his first big league home run.
Alex, you were the only one that could get a good swing off of you, Darvish, for your first career home run. What did it feel like rounding the bases after you hit it?
Super unreal. I could barely feel the ground, so it was pretty cool.
What was it about that pitch that you were able to jump? That was a no doubter.
Just looking out over and threw it out over, so went on it.
Is it bittersweet you hit it, but you guys lose tonight?
Yeah, it's bittersweet. I mean, yeah, it's cool. I hit my first career home run, but the only thing I really care about is winning the game, and we didn't win, so.
Has it been like just coming up here and jumping straight into a tight division race like this, and especially like the intensity of these games against the Padres the last couple of weeks?
For me, it's pretty fun. I like this kind of atmosphere, so I enjoy these kind of games.
How good was Mookie tonight at shortstop?
Unbelievable. Everybody saw it. He made some really big plays. It's really good.
Did you get the ball back?
I think we said we got it, but I haven't seen it yet.
You know, I like that. I like the dog in this dude. I think he's a competitor. Usually guys will smile, even if it's a loss, when you talk about their first home run ball. He's like, okay, cool. I think the guy's got it, whatever. I mean, I like Alex Freeland. I know that he's been working hard with Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is always kind of around him, kind of taking him under his wing. So I'm starting to buy some stock in Alex Freeland. I mean, I have had a lot of people down in OKC text me and tell me, though, this is the guy. This could be another really nice development for the Dodgers, a homegrown guy. They can play multiple positions. They can hit from both sides of the plate. They can hit the ball hard. They can glove it really well. So, yeah, I'm happy for Alex Freeland. But, all right, guys, I'm going to spend the rest of this show reading every single one of your chats, because you're rocking with me here at 1 o'clock in the morning here down in San Diego. I will be here all week, going to all 3 games. Tomorrow we'll do a post-game show live from Petco Park after the game, Sunday as well. So it's going to be a jam-packed weekend of content. I just got here tonight. The drive down here was pretty wild. Lots of traffic. It was good times. We got Dave loves to give opportunities. That's from Ever. We got trusting the wrong guys all year. We got Alex says Dave is so unserious. Nico Suave. Dalton has some huge legs. LMAO. Okay, yeah, he's got some tree trunks there for sure. Everman says, when I saw rushing, I thought he was going to bunt. J Kid, 323. If Alex calls back, goes cold this weekend, that's if he plays. It's on Dave Roberts choosing trash Conforto. So it's interesting because honestly, a couple of the takeaways here. Blake Snell showed up. Mookie Betts showed up. Alex Freeland showed up. Freddie had a nice hit. But this loss is further magnified because you split a 4-game series against the worst team in baseball. You're supposed to put money in the bank in that series, and you didn't do that. Now you're forced to hopefully win a game tomorrow and get back into some level of control in this division. What you can't do is get swept. Even owning the tiebreaker, things will get dicey if you get swept. But let's read some more comments here on Dodgers Dugout Live, the #1 Dodgers podcast and Dodgers show on YouTube. Tyrod Jenkins, 9050. D-Mac is mad at the wrong reasons. 39-year-old, 6 ERA Darvish was carving up the middle of the Dodgers lineup. That should be a concern. Are you serious? You think just because he's 39, Darvish is a master at his craft. And I mean, are you not listening to the show? I literally said 10 minutes ago that it's not going to be starting pitching. It's not going to be the bullpen. Ultimately, the Dodgers' fate in the big 2025 will be whether or not they can hit elite pitching and score enough runs against good teams and get timely hits, come through with runners in scoring position, not go on these long routes, not rely on the home run ball. I've said it all year. And like I said, I think the big takeaway in this game is the contrast in styles. Padres lead Major League Baseball in sacrifice bunts. The Dodgers, that's not their game. they always think the slug is going to come. And of course, I've said, if you want the dub, you got the slug. But I think tonight should be a siren going off type of game for the Dodgers, knowing, hey, you're not always going to be able to score runs against good pitchers. But, I mean, I respect you, Darvish. It has nothing to do with him being 39. I mean, look at Clemens. Look at Scherzer still. I mean, look at Randy Johnson. Look at Kurt Schilling. I mean, how long have you been following this game? Just become a fan 2 days ago? I mean, how many pitchers have we seen throughout their career that have still been able to deal older in their careers when they're older? I mean, age, certainly you want to be in your prime for sure, but I mean, we've seen tons of pitchers go out there and still be able to pitch. I think age is irrelevant when it comes to you, Darvish. I think that's the casual kind of take there, if you want my honest opinion on that one. We got D-Mac. Lil Nas X had more hits than the Dodgers. Jack Geesey. How many hits does Lil Nas X have? Only one I know is the you want to take my then I can't come. I don't even know. Wait, what was that song he had? It was about a horse. I want to take my horse. Oh, the Old Town Road. Old Town Road. That was what it was called. Does he have more hits than that? Because they had not enough hits in this one. Only 2 opportunities with runners in scoring position as well. So not creating enough opportunities. You had the Mookie hit, the Freddie hit, and the Freeland home run. That was about it. So we've got Yu Darvish, one of the few pitches for his age to pitch quality starts. We rarely see this in the future, the way that pitches are being used. We got A.U. Potter. We are facing almost all pitches when either balls are outside of the edges and the corners all night. And that's what he was doing. I mean, he was painting the corners and he was hitting his spots, and he's a tactician out there. Lil Nas X was arrested. I think that was the reference. Oh, okay. I didn't even know. I'm so locked in. I don't even know what's going on with that kind of stuff. D-Mac has more hits tonight than Conforto. Yep, that would be. Wait a minute. That's implying I have no hits. That's messed up. Okay, a couple more here, guys. I was freaking mad. We've got Nico Suave. We got Manuel. Even when they interviewed Teoscar Hernandez, he answers the questions carelessly. That's just who he is. I mean, I don't think it's a lack of care. I think the way he handles himself is also what allows him to come through in these situations, because I think that he handled these situations well, where he's not putting too much pressure on yourself, and I think you kind of have to do that in this game. I like that. 1 a.m. Props on that grind set, homie. AB, strong emoji. Hey, man, you know my saying. If I'm alive, I go live, okay? That's why this is the show for you guys. I want to hear what you have to say, right? We've kind of built this thing together. #1 Dodgers podcast and Dodgers show on YouTube for a reason, because you guys are a big part of that. Teo's scam is a disappointment. Padres cupcake jersey. Do you guys like those City Connects? I mean, it looks like a 90s Taco Bell threw up on them. I mean, I don't know. You know, some people have said they have grown on them. I don't know, man. Like, they're just a little, yeah. I mean, a lot of people hated them. Now they love them. For me, it just makes me want to have some rainbow sherbet, you know? Roseman, what's up? We got Everman, no. We got thank you, Veronica. Yes, we are live. What up, Jader? Here at my hotel down in San Diego. Let's read some more from you guys. Freeland has heart from Nico Suave. I like Freeland. I like Buddy Kennedy is like a rental type of guy that he's filling a role for the kind of guys that are on the fringes there. Freeland's someone I think has a future in this organization. I really do think that. And it'll be interesting to see what they do at the third base position moving forward. We'll see when Max Muncy comes back. We've got Princess on what count? What up? Says hi, D-Mac. How you doing? Alex, D-Mac working overtime. All right, guys, a couple more here. We'll do a full-blown show tomorrow. I don't really care about the San Diego jerseys. Oh, come on now. Dodgers cupcake sprinkles are better from Nostalgia Sitcom. I'm not a huge fan of those. I mean, the City Connects in general, they're like the City Reject jerseys, but I'm not a huge fan. I'm really not. But it's all good. I mean, it's fun. If the kids like them, they like them. I mean, I love the Dodger Grays. It was great seeing those. The clubhouse there, I think the mood was okay. I think the move is okay for sure. I get that. This is a professional team. This is a Dodgers team that knows how to play an entire season in the ebbs and flows and not letting a down series kind of get to them. But some more from this one. Let's get some more of your comments here. Atmosphere was good. Yeah, we got Joe Magazzini. Yeah, I mean, it was it had playoff vibes. The entire stadium, they're on the edge of their seats the entire game. From the first pitch to the ninth inning, Padres small ball won it. Darvish was dominant. And I think it's funny how Padres fans, though, are saying that I think it's funny how Padres fans are saying first place. Like, who's going to tell them how tiebreakers work? Is anyone going to tell the Padres fans how tiebreakers work? I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if they knew how those worked. But, yeah, stat of the game, Padres are 12 the Padres are 21-12 since the All-Star break. The Dodgers are 15-17. 2 games under 500 in their last 32 games. It's so frustrating, guys. The key moment happened late in this one, and you're seeing a tough game. But tomorrow you got Tyler Glasnow on the mound, 3.12 ERA, going against nasty Nestor Cortez. I cannot wait. Get your popcorn ready. I just hope the bases are loaded. I don't know how it's going to happen. We need the bottom of the line to do some stuff. I need to see the bases loaded against Nestor Cortez. That would feed families. Okay, let's take some more. I'll give out a comment of the show here. We got Mace Johnny, MV3 plus Smith shut down. Yeah, it wasn't a good night for the offense, say that much. We've got, I hope they don't get swept this weekend as snafu. Yeah, that's what you cannot have. You got to avoid the sweep. You got to avoid the sweep. 1 hit into the ninth is crazy. Yeah, it's going to be good times. Dodgers City Connects clear. Jose Aguirre. I agree. I mean, look, I don't love them, but I think they're better than the Padres ones. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for this late night edition. You guys want me to throw a comment to the show, though? I see that. Freddie, do it again. All right, Princess. What is your name? Princess what? You guys got the funniest names here. Don't know why, but there's a lot of people blaming Teo for this loss. I think they just wanted the fall guy for this loss from Kyler. It's the offense, top to bottom, just not scoring enough runs. We know that, but tomorrow's another opportunity to get right, get back in this series, make it 1-1, and of course, you can hopefully take 2 or 3. But starts tomorrow, guys. A FS1 game. Fox Sports 1 tomorrow. Dodgers, Padres. Identical records. Dodgers hold the tiebreaker. Right, guys, that's going to do it. They've got a... So that's making me laugh at the end with some of these comments, but... Okay, I'll read like 10 more, just because you guys are with me. Go Dodgers, hashtag from Star Critas. We got thank you, DMAC. Thank you, Alex. Always rocking with us. Thanks, DMAC from Veronica. New day to get it done. Go cry some more, Doug. That's from Tyrod Jenkins. Don't get mad. Don't get mad because you feel bad for your senseless comment where you didn't know what you're talking about. It's all good, my man. But all right, guys. Love you, Dodgers Nation. See you tomorrow. Dodgers, Padres. They're going to get back in the win column. You got Tyler Glasnow. You got Freddie Freeman going up against Nestor Cortez. But I need the concentration to be on the offense tomorrow, getting right. And let's see, this is a big start for Tyler Glasnow, too. Tyler Glasnow, of the starters, Yamamoto and Snell and kind of that big 3 that are just starters outside of Shohei, Glasnow is the one that I think can level up with a big start tomorrow because you want to see, hey, can he handle the pressure? I mean, you know what? This is probably, now that I think about it, this is probably Tyler Glasnow's biggest start as a Dodger. Yeah, it is. This is Tyler Glasnow's biggest start as a Los Angeles Dodger. We saw how he handled it last Sunday against the same team, but there's another opportunity to come up in a big game because you missed the postseason last year. So I'm excited to see that. All right, guys. See you guys next time. Get some rest. I know I will. And let's get back to the win column tomorrow. But remember, My name is Emmet McKain. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMac_LA. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the like button for your Los Angeles Dodgers. And remember that nothing, absolutely nothing, brings us together quite like Dodger baseball. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.
It's time for Dodger baseball.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium.
This is the golden age of Dodger baseball. The Dodgers are building a dynasty.
You got it, Ryan Parade. We got it, Parade. The Dodgers punch back and head to the championship series.